everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to make a beard look thicker. And it's actually easier than you think. Now, to the side over here, I have a list of points, and that's why I'm sort of looking at that list to the side. But I'm going to tell you a few simple things that you can do today, right now, to make your beard look thicker. Now, when I first started growing this beard, it was so thin, like extremely patchy, extremely thin. That's why it took me so long to gather up the courage to actually grow the beard out. But over the past couple of months, I've learned how to do things to make it look thicker. And I'm going to go over those things with you. Let's get right into the video. The first way to make your beard look thicker is to have patience for the slow growers. That's right. Every hair on your face, every little piece of facial hair or beard hair that you have will grow at a different rate and a different pace. Just like us as human beings, we don't all walk or run at the same speed. We all have our own little pace. So there are actually many hundreds of slow growers in your beard line. And if you give up before they have a chance to kick in, then you're going to miss out on that thickness, on that growth. Now let me give you an example. I'm going to come up close to the camera right here. Now, I have shaved these. That's why these ones right here are really thin. And I have shaved these, you know, as my lineup, but I haven't shaved anything over here. I got something in my tooth right there. I just noticed that right now. Sorry about that. I just finished having my lunch. All right. There, it's gone. Anyways, I'm going to move these hairs up, and I'm going to let you see some of the shorter ones in there. So hopefully you can see this. When I move these hairs outwards, you can see there are lots of shorter hairs in there. And some of those hairs in here, where it's still a little bit patchy, they essentially just started growing in like the last week to 2 weeks. So like this beard I've been growing this beard for just over 2 months, and they've essentially just started growing in the last week to 2 weeks, which is absolutely nuts. Like it took them like a month and a half to start growing. You have to have patience for them because those hairs will come in and thicken up your beard and fill in all the patches. And there are even other hairs that are going to continue growing in, other slow growers, as I like to call them. The second thing that you can do to make a beard look thicker is to have patience for the hairs getting longer. I'll give you an example. My sides were unbelievably patchy, okay? As you can see right there, they're still a little bit patchy, but not nearly as patchy. And the reason is because the hairs, as they grow longer, they cover up those patches. So like I had a lot of hair up here, and then it was all patchy over here. As these hairs grew in over here, and these ones grew over, they started to essentially cover up the patches. So what's going to happen is the longer hairs, as they get longer, are going to cover over the patches. Imagine that you have a paper and you're coloring something in, and every line that you draw is very short, right? You draw 100 lines, but they're very short. As you take each of those lines and you make them longer, as if the hairs are growing, they're going to overlap, which makes the beard look thicker. Okay, when you see a guy with a really thick beard, sometimes, some guys just have those crazy, like, raw monster beards, but sometimes the hairs are just really long that they cover over all of the patches, right? Like I said, if you could have seen pictures, I wish I had pictures, wish I'd taken pictures of when it was thinner. It was so patchy. But then now, like at that 2.5 month mark, it's all starting to thicken up and grow over those patches, okay? The third thing that you can do to make a beard look thicker is to comb the hairs strategically. Take a comb. I use this comb to comb my beard, or a different comb. It doesn't matter. You can use a beard comb, and those are great. But if you're a beginner like myself, this is my first real beard that I've grown, then you know you can use any comb, to be honest with you. Comb the hair strategically. What I did every day is I combed these hairs over those patches. Okay? And by combing those hairs over the patches, you're training the growth of the hair. You're training the strand of the hair to grow in a certain way. Same thing right here. You see, this is still all patchy. I'm going to comb these down because they're like flaring out. I'm going to comb them down, comb everything downwards, and that's going to cover up the patches. Now, if I saw that I had a patch right here, let's say, like patch right here, I would take these hairs and I would comb them right over there. every day. Just a few brushes of the comb, a few strokes of the comb, and that's going to train those hairs to grow in that direction. So comb strategically over the patches. And the fourth option, the fourth way to make a beard look thicker, I have never used this method, but I'm going to try it for the first time in this video. I've seen it done. It looks really, really good when it's done. It's just a lot of maintenance. It's too much maintenance for me, is to actually use makeup to cover up the patches. Now, I actually am at my parents' house right now on my lunch break. I actually work close to where they live, and I just found like one of my mom's, I guess this is eyeliner? Yeah, eyeliners over here, and it's the same color, it's a dark color, same color as my beard. What you would have to do is take that makeup, and there's actually blotching tools that you can use specifically for making a beard look thicker, but you can essentially use anything. Take that makeup, and you're going to use it, just color in, okay? Now, you have to do this strategically, because as you can see right there, that doesn't look realistic. But if you take some water, maybe, and you smush it around over here, okay, and I just smush it around that spot, look at that! Oh! I just thickened it up. That's crazy. Look, we'll do this again. This is insane. Like, I never tried it, but look at this. It really, really works really well. So right there, it's extra thick, right? But now all of a sudden, just shade it in, move it around like that, smudge it around. Oh my gosh, look at that. It just filled it in. Wow, that actually is amazing. It works really well. I actually might use this once in a while. You know, if you're going to go to a party or something, you want to look extra good, you're going on a date. I'm married. I'm not going on any dates. But the point is, if you have something that you want to do where you're willing to do the maintenance to make something look extra good, go for it. And on a side note, don't do this when you're going on a date because it's fake. They're going to think that that's how you look, but that's not how you look anyways, right? At the end of the day, it's not a good idea for all of you single people out there. And that's basically it. In this video, I have told you and shown you, I can't believe this is amazing. I have told you and shown you how to make a beard look thicker, and it's actually easier than you think. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.